Well, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. And I wanted to let you know I have been out at the Goodwill Outlets again. I spent all day yesterday out at the outlet, and I shouldn't say all day, just a few hours. But I have a massive bag of goodies right here that I purchased for the lowest dollar figure. It is crazy what a good deal you can get out there. So I'm going to show you everything that I got. So before we jump into everything that I found at the Goodwill Outlet, I wanted to tell you about an automation tool that I just started using called Prime Lister. And Prime Lister has really been a game changer for me. So they offer a 14-day free trial, and that's what I started with using the automation tool. So as you know, Poshmark is a site where they like to see a lot of activity with the sellers. And in doing so, it requires a lot of attention to your closet. Well, Prime Lister has now automated all of that and keeps that activity going without you even having to go into your closet and doing everything manually. That's what I had been doing in the past. And Prime Lister changed that for me. It was so easy and so fast to set up. You go through the different steps, you set up all of your parameters, and just like that, Prime Lister starts sharing your listings. They start sending out offers to likers. They will start delisting and relisting your items. They do community shares. They also will go in and follow new closets to help promote and support other new sellers on Poshmark. Not only does it do the sharing and sending out offers, but you can also cross-list your postings to other platforms as well. Prime Lister has been a game changer for me. It has taken many of my listings and delisted per my parameters and relisted it. And I have seen sales come out of that because it has a new set of eyes on the listing. This would not have happened if it were me just doing the listing. I cannot believe how fast and easy setting up Prime Lister was. If you guys are interested in trialing Prime Lister, you also have the opportunity for a 14-day free trial, which you can go to Prime Lister, claim that 14-day free trial. And if you find that you end up liking it as much as what I did, and you're seeing that activity and those sales happening within your closet, so use the tool, try it for the 14 days. If you love it, use my referral code in the description box. I hope you guys take the time to go out and check out Prime Lister. If you're thinking about selling on Poshmark, or you are a current seller on Poshmark, this could be a game changer for you. So with all that being said, we're going to jump into the goodies from the outlets. Here we go. All right, starting off here, I grabbed this jacket. This was kind of a wild card for me. It's an Andretti Racing Honda jacket. There were a few that were listed. This one is in fantastic condition. There were a few that were listed. Not a lot that had sold, so I took a wild gamble on it. This probably weighs less than, well, probably weighs close to 2 pounds. So, you know, maybe $3 is all this cost me. And I'm going to list it probably in the $25 to $30 ballpark. I also found this pair of pants. This is Banana Republic, and it is a linen blend pant. Has the fun little pockets on the back. I believe it is a men's. That's a size 35, 32. I actually kind of wish they were women's because I really like them. And I mean, maybe I'll try them on for myself and just see. But they are really, really nice. And with the summer season, linen is really in. So that's why I grabbed those. They don't even probably weigh, I take that back. They probably weigh just at a pound or just over. So, which means I probably paid right around $2 for that. As I was getting ready to leave, I was like, I'm not going to do any more. I was like, okay, just one more. They had just brought out new bins. And what did I find? begonia better sweater. Look at that. That was pretty awesome find. This sweater right here should pay for everything that I'm showing you what I paid and more. So I was pretty happy to find that better sweater. And it's in pretty good condition too. This was the first thing that I found when I went in. So this top here, I'd never heard of it. I saw the bold colors, and a lot of times when I see bold colors, I just have to look it up to see what it might be. So the brand is Demay, I think is how it's pronounced. But this sells for about $35. So not too bad right there. And I probably paid 50 cents for it. It's super duper light. I also grabbed these boots. So they are Coach boots. They have like the buckle there on the side. And this lady was so sweet when I was in there. I had found one pair of the boots and I couldn't find the other pair. And she saw me looking for them. And she came over and she was like, "Are you looking for this boot?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes." So she gave me the other boot. So that was super nice of her to do so. So I got both of these. They do have some creasing on the toe box. I've seen these listed as high as like $80. Because it has the creasing on the toe box and such, I'm not going to list them that high, but I think I'll get a pretty good price on those. I also purchased these Madewell shorts with the summer season coming around. I'm looking for shorts, and this is a size 27. So thank goodness, not a super duper small size. I grabbed these pants. Look how cute those are. It is a collaboration between Smiley World and H&M. So you'll see here it's got Smiley World on it. It also has it on the tag on the inside, but the tag's all flipped around. Let's see if I can get that. So that's it. It is a kid size and it is a 14. Oh, this was a good find too. Check these out, bird dogs. Oh, I just dropped them on the floor. So this was a really good find yesterday, and I was happy to find those. So got a pair of bird dogs. I can't remember what they sell for. I want to say in the 20 ballpark. I grabbed this Columbia jacket. This is like the inner lining of a jacket. So because it has like the little loop-de-doops that you can attach to the actual shell. But if you just wanted a lightweight coat, you have this. Oh my gosh. And then I was going through a bin and somebody had already been through it. Well, a lot of people had already been through it. And I start pulling out leggings and I'm like, oh my gosh, one pair of Athleta. Two pair of Athleta. These are extra, extra small. So super duper small. 3 pair of Athleta. I was like, oh my goodness. So I just kept digging in that bin. And I think that's the one that I found the bird dogs in too. So that bin ended up being really good. So if you do go to the outlets and you find an item that, you know, might be pretty good in that bin, keep digging there. Because it's likely you might find more of that same or higher quality brands. So just a thought there. I also grabbed this Ralph Lauren button down. You guys know how much I like my men's button downs. They just are a bread and butter staple for me. You find them in good condition for a really low cost. And I sell these anywhere between $22 and $25, depending upon the size and the style and all of that. And I maybe paid $1 for that. I found this pair of Spanx. And this is a small. I found this swimsuit top. It's like a tankini kind of top. The brand is Sunsets. And I looked it up when I was in there and it looks like it sells for about $25. I forget what size it was. Well, now I'm not finding the size tag. I'll have to do some digging. I don't remember where it was, but it sells for about $25. Normally I wouldn't pick this shirt up if I was like at the regular thrift. It's a Joseph A. Banks Travelers. It just doesn't sell for a whole lot. This shirt is so light. I probably paid 25 cents for it. It is that light. So it resells for in the ballpark of $15 to $20. So, I mean, if I'm spending like 50 cents on it, no big whoop. I also grabbed this pair of Maeve pants. They are very cute. Really, really adorable. These are a size 27 and it is the Colette is the style on this one. I actually didn't look these up. I just know the brand. And, you know, I knew I would be able to sell those and get some money back for them. I purchased this pair of Levi's shorts. They are a size 26. I actually just listed a pair exactly the same as this, but I think in a size 31 or 32 for like 15 bucks. So that's why I grabbed those. And then I got this Tile 9. I'll show you the logo. It's a women's golf brand. Or Title 9. Title 9 right there. This little sweater, it's very short and it does need some shaving. But this should sell pretty well, maybe $15, $20. And then my final item I got was this little case, and this is for a pew pew, and it has the lock for a pew pew in it. This case right here sells for $20 all day long. So, and with having the lock in it too, it might sell for a little bit more. So that is my bundle of goodness that I got. And you ask, Becky, what did you spend? Well, if you really want to know, I spent $27.22. That is it. That's all I spent for everything that I got. This right here, that'll pay for almost 90% of it. You know, several things just down here will pay for like 90%. Now, going to the bins is a lot of digging. It's a lot of patience. It's a lot of checking things over. Not only when you find a really great item and then you're like, oh, it has a stain on it or it's pretty worn. And then you're like, oh, but I don't want to put it back because it's such a good brand. But you have to. And that's one of the struggles. So I think I did pretty well. What do you guys think? Love to hear your comments. And I will see you next time. Thanks for hanging out with me.